Hey guys, how you doing? I did initially, excuse me, I initially record a video from yesterday that I was going to upload, and just cleaning out my photos. I accidentally deleted it yesterday, so I couldn't upload it. I'll try and remember what I said in that video. I was trying to re-record it. It was nothing too major. Also, I was sort of speaking a bit quiet next. My girlfriend was asleep in the other room, so I couldn't make too much noise. Yeah, so it wasn't nothing too exciting to report, but I'll re-record it now. It's actually given me a good reason to do it, because the start of the video and the start of this video, I'm going to start by saying what I've said in all the previous videos, in the sense that I apologise because you're going to have a backlog of videos from me. Every video I always start and say I've got a load of videos on my phone, I will upload them, and blah blah blah, and I haven't done it. And so I've got about 2 weeks worth of videos, not like every day, but like 4 or 5 videos to upload on here. And every video I've said, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So yesterday, being leap year, being the 29th, I said, I recorded this video on the 28th, that particular video on the 28th, saying that I'm going to do it by tomorrow. If I don't do it, someone can have a go at me, someone shoot me. But then it turns out I deleted the video anyway, so I couldn't upload it yesterday. So I'm saying this now to you. I've got a backlog of videos, so they're all going to be uploaded today, 1st of March, including this one as well. So you're up to date with whatever's going on in my sad, fake life. But yeah, because I keep uploading it, and for some reason or other I don't get around to doing it. With job stuff that I'm doing at the moment, it's just it's excuses is what it is. So I'm not going to try and dress it up in any other way, shape or form. But they will be up there today. I'm going to finish this recording, and then I'm going to upload it. It's 12:30 now, so 25 to 1 in the afternoon here in the UK in London. So I'm going to upload it as soon as I get off the phone. Oh God, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, obviously when you've seen all these previous videos being uploaded, you would have noticed that this week I'm on to... Last week obviously I gained £1, but it wasn't technically £1 if you look at my weight loss videos, but because I'm doing this whole rounding off thing, I rounded it off to £1. It was like 0.4 £1 I lost, but when it comes to the total weight, it was like 0.6, I can't remember what it was now, so I rounded it up to the higher weight, which I had me down at 17 stone 9, which put me at 17 stone 10. And obviously this week, as you can see, I'm 17 stone 6. So I lost 4 pounds last week, which I'm really chuffed about, because the week before, excuse me, hair in my mouth, I had a couple of social engagements, meeting old friends, and so I knew we was going out for dinner, a couple of dinners, so I knew, I kind of expected that I probably might not lose much. Having said that, this week, but my training was a bit, I don't know why, I did my training that week, but it wasn't, I did my training that week, but it wasn't particularly spectacular, so I don't know, I had a vibe that I was going to put on weight anyway, which was really what happened, but obviously, like I say, it was only 0.4 £1, but that's not the point. But this week I also had a few social engagements, but my training has been a lot better, in a sense that the week before, for example, I had to run for an hour and a half on a Sunday, do my long run, because I'm obviously following a training plan. But I initially ran for an hour and I just sort of burnt out. So training went, I did the sessions, but then I was sort of playing catch up. So this last week I was a bit on fire. I sort of made up the half hour that I was supposed to make from that run, and then followed the rest of my training plan as well. So, but social engagements, I had Pancake Day. Obviously, he was here last Tuesday, and I had like 3 pancakes here and 3 pancakes at my girlfriend's mum and dad's. But that was my lunch and dinner really combined. I sort of anticipated that and didn't sort of pick out during the day or anything. So ate healthy and just anticipated eating crap in the afternoon and evening. And then on Thursday last week, I went to see a band called the Kaiser Chiefs in London, and we went for a beer and a burger, and I had another beer in the actual event as well. At the actual show, and then on Sunday I went to Noel Gallagher, guy that was from Oasis. I think Oasis is obviously big in the UK. I don't know any guys watching this in the States, or I think they were popular in the States, not as popular as over here in the UK, but obviously they disbanded last year, went on to form their own careers, and Noel Gallagher's just started a solo career late last year. Album's really good. I recommend it if you like all the early Oasis stuff as well. It's really good, really good album. So I went to see that on Sunday night, and my friend who works for a Japanese bank, he's sort of a client of a investment bank, and they've got a box at the O2, so he managed to blag a couple of tickets, so we can enjoy it in this box. And it's the first time I've ever been like at a box at an event, whether it be concert or football match or anything like that. I've never done it, and it was a very surreal experience. It was fantastic. It turned out in the end it was literally me, my friend, and his brother had this whole box to ourselves. Just three of us sitting there watching watching Noel Gallagher play at the O2. It was really, really weird because normally, obviously, I'm in the paying seats up above and down below or whatever. So it was just like it felt like you was just sitting there watching it on TV. It was really a real experience. But I had like a beer and burger there, and then also had a couple of beers, and then regular soft drinks, a Pepsi, and all that sort of stuff. So because the drink it wasn't unlimited, but obviously this company was contributing towards it. So as long as we didn't drink too excessively, like bottles of champagne and stuff, we could have got away. But I wasn't. I was driving. I drove to my friend's, and then he drove from there because he lives not far from the O2 Arena. So but I had to drive back that night, so I couldn't really drink. I had a couple of beers and that was it. But yeah, I still went to the gym during the day. Sunday was my longest run. I ran for an hour and 45 minutes on Sunday. Still on the treadmill at the moment. I will step up the trainer and do it outside in the next month or so before the marathon. But I'm getting there. I'm building up the endurance gradually. That was my aim, just to build up the endurance, and then got something in my mouth, really bugging me. Build up the endurance, and then take it outside. As you can probably see, it's very bright, but no, you can't really see at all. But it's getting nicer out here in the UK. Not hot, but it's a nice spring day, if you like. Really, sort of, you can tell summer's coming around the corner because the evening's starting to get lighter here as well. So it's going to make for ideal running conditions running outside, as opposed to the dark and dingy winters. Which I've done a couple of runs outside, but I'm going to step it up a little bit, a notch, and try and do some outside running. One thing I've got to do, most of all, is buy some new trainers. I'm still running the trainers now that I ran the London Marathon in 2010 in, and even though I haven't really been training the last few years, so they're probably just getting into their shelf life now. Because obviously you should change your trainers every 500 miles or so, maybe more if you're a regular runner. The problem I've got, which is all ties in my next point, it's regards to the job stuff. I'm getting to the point now where I'm so skint, no money, no income. So I can't even afford to buy trainers. I've had a few job interviews. I've had to borrow money off my mum and dad to go to job interviews. I mean, how sad is that? That is, my family and friends and my girlfriend and family and friends have been great, supportive, looking for work for me as well, keeping their ear to the ground in case anything comes up. And my mum and dad, it's only been the last month, but the mum and dad, most of my life, but the last month I've had to sort of turn to mum and dad and say, look, I'm going to need your help because I'm going to have bills to pay and I can't pay them. So, it's annoying because obviously when Valentine's Day came about, that day I had a job that I was pretty much assured of. I think I covered this in the previous video. See, I can't even remember what I covered in previous videos now because I upload them. But obviously the company, I think, went into liquidation. Thought I was going to be due to get the job and start. So that's just my way at the moment. It went a bit crap. So my Valentine's Day, that was nice. I was very disarmed because that's when the point where I sat down and realised I don't know what I'm going to do because I had a few job interviews coming up, but obviously I'm not guaranteed to get those jobs. So I was going to look for, try and get my head down, get some temp work going on. But as I said to you before, the only problem with temp work was it sort of took a while. I couldn't really go to job interviews. And I know if that's what you've got to do, that's what you've got to do. But obviously, if I had no job interviews to go to, then it would be temp work all the way. But thankfully, in one instance, I am getting job interviews, so I can't complain too much. And but going back to the money situation, it's just hard because and I've had to sort of say to my dad, look, I'm going to need to borrow sort of £40 or £50 to get some running shoes, because I want to try and do this properly. The last 2 marathons, the training was crap. This time around, my training's been great. I'm losing weight, and so everything's going well. So I think I could do well at this marathon. Not like, yes, you know, Paul Radcliffe's got nothing to worry about. But I'm not going to be threatening any world records. But obviously, I reckon my best marathon time, 2004, was 5 hours. I think I can beat that and maybe pull a half hour away from it. So that's what I'm aiming for. So I want a good pair of shoes. I've not had my feet measured as such, but I'll go into another video if anyone's interested. But obviously, you know, you can tell how your foot lands and how what sort of if you're under pronator or what they call an over pronator, depending on how your foot lands and your foot sort of curls in as it lands down. You need a particular trainer for that, but you can tell from your footprint. So if you get out of the bath, wet foot, get like a manila envelope or brown envelope, put your foot on it, and you can look at the shape of your foot. And you go online, there's a whole host of things that will tell you. But looking for my foot, I haven't got flat feet. I'm a sort of mild overpronator, so my foot comes in a bit. I think that's what it means when I hit the ground. So I've seen a range of shoes for that. So I want to do it properly if I'm that way. And they're not too expensive. They obviously can be, but you can get some for a nice price. So, but I'm having to borrow money for that. So hopefully that'll make a difference with my running as well, because I'm gradually noticing that my lower legs are starting to hurt a little bit. Not like in pain, can't walk or anything, but after a run, my shins are starting to hurt a little bit. So I know it's my trainers definitely, because I'm stretching and strengthening. It's just, you know, I can tell it's my shoes basically. But yeah, so I'm having to borrow money to do that. So hopefully that'll be sorted out. With regards to the job front, just very quickly, there's not too much I can say because I don't want to curse things until I get contracts in my hand, signed, sealed, delivered. Then I'll say yes, I've got work. I went for a job interview last week, went really well. They like me, and they're getting to the point now where they're asking me for my references and all that sort of. They're doing my criminal check and all that sort of stuff. So fingers crossed, if that goes well, then I hopefully should have something. But I'm not saying nothing because, like I say, companies going into liquidation. Now, like the hospital, the place that I went for, the hospital will explode. But if I hear something positive back for the next vlog, you'll be the first ones to know, and I'll tell you guys what's been going on. But fingers crossed, there's something. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And this, when I'm sort of borrowing money off my mum and dad, this is when it doesn't become too bad, because if I've got something concrete at the end of it, I can just pay them back and say, look, just give me the money. It's just horrible saying lend me money with no way of repaying them back. So if I can sort of say, can you just time me over this month and I'll get my job and I'll pay you back, that's different. I just hate being given handouts and stuff like that. So, but I'll get there. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm the one that's out of work. It's my duty to find work, no one else. So, but everyone's been great and everyone's been really helpful in that regard too. So, yeah, there we go. I mean, we're happy with the £4. Going back to the weight, I'm £1 away from £21, which is 1.5 stone, which would be great. Which I'll knock out next week and get rid of that, and then start looking at pursuing the next stone mark, which is 16 stone 12, which will be 2 stone loss for me. Ideally, I'd like to hit that before the marathons. That'd be fantastic. That was my goal, to lose 2 stone before the marathon. One of them, I wanted to lose 3 stone this year, or get down to 15 stone. 3 stone. So yeah, if I can do that, that'd be fantastic. But baby steps and all that, it's just a question of having a little, you know, short goals. But really happy with it so far. Things are starting to look up finally. Things are starting to turn around gradually, and you know, I'll get there. Just very quickly, I know I've got about 1 minute left in this video. I apologise for the long video again, but it's been a while. A lot of people are asking me how I'm on Facebook and stuff, how I'm doing it. One thing I've learned, the most key thing, honestly, is to have a plan. I'm following a running plan at the moment, so whatever the plan is for you, something you can stick to. If I miss a couple of days, I'll make the days up, or if I can't through illness or whatever, or injury, I'll just leave them and dust myself down and get on. But having a plan gets me going to the gym every day to do stuff. Obviously not working, there's no excuse because I'm not working, but even if you are working, if you've got a plan to go to the gym every day, that is the number 1 tip I can give for you. And just obviously eat healthy, brown, everything, whole meal, and lots of water. I'm drinking about 6 to 8 litres of water a day, which might be excessive, but I obviously need it because my body's getting dehydrated. So they're my top tips. I'll do another video on top tips, but I'm going to go now because it's 15.